Everybody good? Everyone's situated?
Yeah,
I am ready, and I want to tell everyone about a story. Okay, a very short story.
All right, well, I'm going to start this verse. Welcome to the Doods podcast, where we only talk about Demi Lovato all the time.
Yeah,
that's it.
And the points don't matter.
She's making a comeback.
Totally okay with that.
Yeah.
She posed actually for Playboy. Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
all right.
she did.
Well, canceling the podcast.
We're pausing the podcast.
Hold up,
We'll be back in a minute.
minute.
And silent.
What
And we're back.
What kind of name is Lovato? Like, what ethnicity is Lovato?
I don't know. That's
Lovato,
probably not
Mexican.
That's probably not her real last name.
That's
Did you
real.
change it?
Is it
like,
That's real.
Do you know?
Then where does Lovato come
Demi
from?
Lovato.
What is a Lovato?
I hear an O at the end, so that's
Lovato.
gotta be.
What
That's
the fuck
gotta
is
be
a
Italian or
Crowley is Irish.
yeah. What the fuck's Jeremy?
Jeremy's from like Jeremiah from the Bible.
The Bible.
Either or.
Ew.
For all of us that don't know,
Gross.
Neil and I have a special guest on the show. Our CO, one and only, Jeremy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
We are doing great, Jeremy. How are you?
Sweet.
No, she was born Demetria Devon Lovato. So Demi's not.
Okay.
Well,
Can you
Demetria.
spell that? Can you spell that for me?
Demetria, Demetria,
Demi
and then
Lovato.
Devon,
I got you.
Devonne.
I like
Lovato.
Demi
What?
better. It just rolled.
Yeah.
Good call, Demi.
She did it right.
Good fucking
did it
call
right.
on the.
Nationality is she? What?
Yeah.
Is she Mexican or?
Either or. Everyone
Is
has.
she
okay.
hot? No. Just is she hot?
Yeah.
Did
I
you
can't-
look at the
Yeah.
Playboy pictures
I
or not?
no. I've not seen them.
'Cause
I'm
they're
looking for
pretty
them.
Nice. Did
Okay.
you see them?
For everybody, I've seen a lot of X Factor, and she's been on a lot of X Factor. She was hot in every single one.
Why was she an X Factor?
Not X Factor. I always get it confused. No, it is X Factor.
Which one's actually
What
She's
is
the judge.
on X Factor?
Yes.
like a guest judge or always the judge?
She's from Disney Channel. Is she
Yeah, I
on
think
X
she is
Factor
though.
too?
Yeah.
She's
well, maybe
really,
now she is.
Is it X Factor? Yeah, it's X Factor.
No, it's the one with the X's under them. What is that? Where they judge?
That's
Is that X Factor?
No, the ones with the X's is America's Got Talent.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of. She's got it. She had to
No,
have been
I
on
got it right.
Americans Got
There's
Talent.
an
X Factor
show.
is the
I have it
one.
right.
X Factor is the one where you like have to do some crazy shit, and then you get points based on how well you did the crazy shit, like
No.
trapeze over sharks or some dumb shit.
That's America's Got
No,
Talent.
that's Fear Factor. No, it is not.
Whoa, that's
literally-
American Idol.
Y'all are wrong. All right.
That's America's Next Top Model.
Yeah, right. That's America's Top Model.
We're going to
written
need you
style.
to boardwalk
America's
over
Best
this
Dance
tank
Crew.
of piranhas.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a model? Models do this
Boardwalk.
every day.
Boardwalk over piranhas?
We need you to starve yourself and walk over these piranhas. Can
They're-
you do it or can't you?
They're already starving themselves, so they're
And that's
fine. They
what
already
you
got
think
that
about
down.
it. That's how
Tyra Banks did it.
That's how Tyra got
Tyra
it.
Banks did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyra Banks blazed a trail for women today to walk over tanks of piranhas for America's amusement.
You
And
know what?
I think that's overlooked.
Well, if you really think about it though, and this is factual, this was actually on Cribs. She has a tank of piranhas right when she wakes up. She has a tank of piranhas. She just walks
Yeah,
through
and
on a board.
just what is it? Fight Club on just loop.
Yeah.
What's the movie they always have on loop on MTV Cribs? It's the same. Every fucking rapper has the same goddamn movie on their 8 fucking.
I don't know, VH1.
Fucking whatever TiVos. What is it? TiVos?
TiVos? Or
The Hopper.
The Hopper. That's what I was thinking.
from Dish.
The
Got it.
Hopper?
No, you're right. The Hopper from Dish.
Yeah.
The
The
same,
Hopper.
the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
I have Fight Club on Blu-ray.
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
They're making a sequel.
There's a
Do it.
comic book.
There is not going to be a
So
sequel. No way.
I'm
No,
sure it's
no,
based
no
on
way.
the comic book. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they
excited. Because it like cliffhanger, dude. Like I want to see what the aftermath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will
so
he-
you bought the Fight Club, and I've seen it millions of times, but I haven't
So
seen it on
good.
Blu-ray. You bought it. We haven't even used it yet, right?
Nope.
It's
Well,
probably
it's-
beautiful.
It's
I
been
bet.
at fucking Alex's house forever. Like
Fuck
it was
that
on
dude.
his shelf, like his movie shelf. I was like, no,
No.
no, that's mine.
Next
Why
time,
didn't you
Alex.
take it?
Yeah.
Well, I did take it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's at our
Okay.
house now.
Oh,
I
okay.
found it on the
Okay.
shelf, and I was like, that's not yours.
It is literally 3 steps away right now. If
Okay.
you want, I can go get it. I'll go get it.
We can
I'll be
just
right back.
stop.
No. Okay.
So yeah,
Guys,
Demi
welcome
Lovato.
again. Yes, Demi Lovato. We wanted to go right into that. We wanted to let all our listeners know.
it's important. Demi
It's
is important.
She
She's
is very
relevant.
important.
She's very She's cool for the summer. It's very relevant. Don't cry for each other.
Yeah.
Die for each other.
What are you
I'm gonna
saying?
break
It's the song.
your heart.
Okay.
Yeah, have you heard it?
I don't
Listen
think
to the
so.
fucking radio.
I don't listen to the radio.
And do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I do see
Dude,
where
I
you're going
like
with
fucking
this. That was
tangent.
Good.
Yeah,
That
did
was
you see that?
beautiful.
How does one radio though? Huh?
Yeah. So how do you guys consume music these days? I still when I get in the car, like I have like my 5 radio stations that I listen to.
Your presets.
Yes, my presets. But I don't veer off the presets. How do you guys consume
On
music?
that stock radio.
So
Factory settings.
So let me tell you, I lived in Austin for 4 years. I've lived in San Antonio for 2 years. The preset buttons on my radio thing are still set for the radio stations here in Dallas. Like, I did not listen to the radio at all in Austin or San Antonio.
So the last like 5 years, he just put in there.
No.
I'm having a rough day.
For the
really
last
need to pick me up.
For the last 2 years, I've been doing Spotify.
Okay.
And I've got the premium, the student discount. Pretty nice.
Yeah, where it's like 99
$5 a
cents
month?
for whatever.
No. Student discount's
that's
$5 a month.
Now, how do you
Versus
get away
10.
with that? Do you actually have to?
It just has to be a
How do you-
student email.
Oh,
I mean,
it has
I'm
to be
still a
like through the
student.
school, like
Yeah,
through the
the
school.
school email.
That makes sense.
So like I still have. I mean, I'm still in school, so
That
I
makes
still have.
sense.
a
Well,
lot of-
shit. I've been paying $10 this whole time. I've had Spotify for at least a year.
Yeah,
You
you
have
can
a-
just cancel it and then redo it on the as a student. It's cheap. It's really nice.
It's worth it. They're trying to get you hooked for
Yeah.
the future.
Guys,
And it works.
It's an investment.
It's really
guys,
good.
I will be right back. I got something to do right now. I got something to take care of.
Yeah, I gotta go redo my spoofy.
But
My spoofy.
they just came up with a thing not too long ago that they'll make a new playlist for you based
Discover.
on what you've listened to.
Discover.
Not Discover. It's like a specific playlist made for you. Is
Yeah,
it
it's called Discover.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It might be.
It's radio, but better. See, you go to the Spotify
Oh, yeah,
radio,
Discover
and
Weekly.
then
My bad.
you choose your artist or whatever, and they play stuff similar to that artist on there. I'm like, that's great. Like, that's cool.
And that's literally how I found half my music. It's literally going on my Discover or my you would like this or just like suggested like music. And I can totally agree with Jeremy. I 90% of the time that I get in my car is on Spotify.
Yeah.
I literally, and it's funny because I just did this week. I went in my trunk. I said, "What's up, trunk? What you got in here?" And I found like
He talks to his car. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, did it talk back?
But the thing
'Cause
is, the
that's
car
a
talked
little-
back.
Shit.
Yeah.
Then it was like, okay, it's a
You have
cool key, and I'm like,
Herbie? What
holy
is it?
fuck.
Well, no, it talked back,
A
but there was an
talking
actual
car?
body in the back. So I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm here
okay,
still." After either or.
He's
So
like, you've been listening to Spotify trunk?
there's
Yeah,
nothing.
Herbie the Love Bug?
There's
What's her
nothing.
name?
There's nothing better than
She's
going.
crazy now.
Lindsay
What?
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, yeah. Lindsay,
she's still
Lindsay
relevant?
Lohan's in your trunk.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, but it's the 19. It's the Parent Trap Lindsay Lohan,
Oh, okay.
no,
I thought,
Yeah.
no, that's not hot.
the innocent one.
No.
Yeah.
At least it's not post.
No,
I'm trying.
Herbie
I'm
the
trying not
Love
to get
Scope.
caught.
If I ever had to have sex with a Lindsay Lohan of any time period, it would be the Herbie the Love Bug.
Herbie.
Lindsay Lohan.
I got Mean
would be
Girls.
that.
Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan.
See, I don't even. No, not even.
I
Mean Girls
don't know.
Lindsay
I
Lohan.
agree with Neil. It's got to be a Herbie,
Really?
not Mean
Herbie,
Girls. Fucking
yeah.
Mean Girls.
That was like right before
Fully loaded.
Right before
Yeah.
the Coke spray.
Uncut.
It was like, see, I'm like on the edge,
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like she's not bad yet, but she's
not
well
batshit
enough.
crazy.
She's
Not yet.
well enough where she looks good.
Is that
she's-
like I said though?
No, dude, she used to wear that like jumpsuit, that Herbie
Yeah.
jumpsuit, and she had the boobies, the bappies. Like she had really good bappies.
Oh yeah, because
man.
it was a racing Herbie car,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Oh, I was thinking of
Yeah,
Herbie,
you
but
gotta
yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. We need to rewatch that in a second.
Yeah.
Where
After
someone
this-
comment
after
like,
this
where the fuck
podcast-
can we find Herbie the Love Bug?
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the
right.
internet somewhere.
Anybody that's listening, just send us send us. We don't have a mailing address yet, but digitally.
The last time I found a movie, I was like, it was in history class in college. I was like, I want to watch 300. Like we just learned about it. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
fuck, I want to rewatch it. I literally Googled 300 the movie, and it was just a website with just the movie on there.
Oh
the
yeah, you
first
can find
Really?
you can find any movie.
I was like,
you
I didn't
want
even have to
online.
try. I'm used to like HBO shows where I gotta like work for it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
No,
There's no working.
anything you want, you
Mm-hmm.
can find. Like on last weekend, my friends and I were looking through Netflix and we saw like, oh, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is on there.
Fuck yeah.
They're like, oh shit, we haven't seen the first one. I was like, just give me a laptop.
We can find this
Found
real
it.
quick.
It was like
1080p.
perfect HD.
No,
Yeah.
it was
4K.
more like no, time me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
4K Cloudy with a
movie is
Chance of
fucking
Meatballs.
Amazing.
I've never seen it
love
still.
That movie.
I've never
It's
seen it.
so
I've seen the
good.
first one, but not the second one.
Heavily
It's not
recommended
as
it.
good, but it's still good.
The second, yeah, the first one or the second one?
No, the second
one.
It's not as good, but it's still good. It's still really
So
good.
on movie, like I was saying, for so I went in my trunk, and this is the best. Yeah,
Good
we're going
tangent.
back.
Yeah.
Great tangent. You know what I mean? So I found meatballs in my trunk next to old CDs. Now, what's better than old fucking CD-ROMs that you haven't played? And it was literally like old Lil Wayne and old fucking Tupac and old fucking like Pretty Lights and like Flux Pavilion,
nice.
like the old
Gross.
stuff. So it's literally like, I know Neil loves it.
Gross.
That was my gangster days in Nebraska, riding down fucking Q Street, dirty style.
Dirty
But
style.
nothing's better than those old memories, because when you listen to those old songs, you just like think of like the stuff that you did when you were younger.
Yeah.
Listening to that, riding down Main Street.
I have
But-
that.
yeah,
That's why,
you know
that's
what
why
I mean?
the Spotify like '90s playlist is
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. I was just gonna get into that too.
Dude, I have the same 5 CDs in
Yeah.
my car. Like the same 5 CDs.
Like
it's
Mumford and
like
Sons.
He's got the
it's,
5 CD disc changer.
and there's
Civil
like
Civil No, what is
they're the Civil Twilight I have in
Twilight.
there.
Mumford and Sons?
Imagine Dragons,
AWOL
Red Hot
Nation.
Chili Peppers, AWOL Nation, like all these
That's
Demi
Foster
Lovato.
the People,
Demi Lovato.
all these like artists I still follow and still like are all in my fucking glove box. And like, no, I know, like I put a bunch of Foster the People stuff on my running playlist when I was running. And I was running the other day, and one of them popped on. I was like, fuck, dude, I know exactly where I was at that exact moment,
Yeah.
like that exact time.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you
I
were-
knew who was still living here. I knew who was doing what. I knew who I was dating. Like, I.
What you're
remembered
doing, you're
all of
running,
it.
you're
Yeah.
running down memory lane.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what you're doing.
We have fun here.
We have
We
fun.
do.
We
We
have
do.
a good time,
We do,
but not too good a time. We're on the clock.
Yeah, we are on the clock. We got
This
shit to
is-
do in
this
an
is
hour.
work, people.
Yeah, we got shit to do in an hour.
You think this is easy?
This isn't
No.
easy.
This took all day to prepare.
Look,
I literally have sweat coming from my brow.
I turned
right
on this
now.
computer and I plugged in a fucking USB port, and here we are.
I came in town for this.
Yeah.
This is it.
I put
We
my
paid for his travel.
I put my work shirt on for this. All right,
Yeah.
I'm in my work shirt.
Yeah, why we're at home?
No, but as,
You got me this
as-
time.
As this generation, we definitely listen differently than just the radio or just CDs. I mean, it's your phone, it's your computer in your pocket. Neil, how do you? I mean, besides just the
Radio.
CDs and radio,
well,
is there any other way? I mean, people have Pandora and
Yeah, honestly, I would probably. Well, Spotify is like limited to the kind of the music it can do.
True.
They definitely have brand deals with who can do what.
Yeah,
with
and,
whatever.
Like I know they had Taylor Swift had a big thing.
Yeah, Taylor Swift bowed out, right?
Yeah, Taylor Swift, Jason Aldean, which I love, but he's not on Spotify. Jay-Z, just there's a handful
Jay-Z's
of people.
not on Spotify.
No, they're on their title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that title bullshit. Can we talk about that?
Title bullshit. Oh my god.
What is,
Idiots.
what is that? What are you talking
title, Daft Punk, Jay-Z, Beyonce, a bunch of them they got together and they took all their stuff off of their other things or whatever, and now they're doing their own streaming service called Tidal. I haven't heard much about it since it released.
Yeah.
If that says anything.
I still haven't.
How
to be
long-
honest with
how
you.
long ago
Well, exactly.
was this?
It was months ago.
Okay.
It was months ago.
it a
like
pay-for
it was
thing?
before the summer. Yes, it's a pay for thing. What you do is you it costs more money a month, but you get the like 4K equivalent quality in audio,
Yeah.
which most headphones can't, like earbuds at least.
You're not gonna notice.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't possibly comprehend that level of audio. So what's the fucking point? It just goes to prove like they're so far removed into what.
Yeah.
Like, sure, they have these like fucking $billion studios or whatever where they can produce that kind of
That's great.
sound,
But you know what?
people can't afford.
You know what? The
headphones
working
to
class does not give
consume
a
it.
fuck. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, Jay-Z, we love you, but I'm just gonna fucking get your shit illegally if I can't hear it on Spotify.
Yep.
If I
That's
want to hear
exactly-
it, or Taylor
Yep.
Swift, or whatever.
Yep.
It's like it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
That's with
know what I mean?
everything.
That's
with
how I feel too.
TVs, movies, music. If it's not on a platform that I can easily
Yeah.
consume, I'm gonna go get it illegally.
If it's not on one platform,
I would
where it
love
is-
to pay for your stuff. I feel bad
yeah.
doing that for HBO stuff now because I'm like
Yeah.
HBO Go is like they're doing a good job with
Yes.
that. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, we were talking about that
when
once
Game of
before.
Thrones
HBO
when
Go.
Game of Thrones
Uh-huh.
comes out this next season. I'm going to get HBO Go.
Yeah.
like just to support it.
It's so good.
But like everything
Go
else,
is really
like
good.
if you're not gonna put it on a platform,
Do you have it?
I have
Jeremy?
HBO Go,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, because my mom still pays for HBO, so I just use
You have the
HBO
account
Go.
number, yeah.
Yeah, so like so
Is
I can
it
watch
now
in San
for
Antonio.
me and any listeners that has no idea? Is it like Netflix? Is it
So
like how is it set up? How is the platform? How does it work?
it's simple.
Well, so
Is it
it's
just HBO?
it's just
movies?
HBO.
it's only HBO.
well, HBO does a bunch of movies and stuff.
Yeah,
True.
like they have
a
like
variety.
popular movies on there, but they also have like their original series movies and original series shows,
Okay.
documentaries, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they have maybe like 40 movies on there at a time.
If you pay for it, it's worth it. Like it's
Yeah.
worth your time
Yeah.
to go look through it.
Yeah.
What's the price? And this is not a
It's
sponsorship,
15?
HBO Go. This is
Is
not a
it 10 or
sponsorship.
15?
So HBO
It's
Go
just
is
HBO Go now.
if you have HBO subscription, but now
Now
they
they
have
have
HBO
just
Now.
HBO Go. Oh, it's HBO, now.
I think it's called HBO Now.
Okay,
which
okay.
is where you can get HBO
Just a
Go
subscription
without
service.
having
Yes.
Go
like,
and
HBO
now,
for
and then
cable.
what
And that
about
was-
HBO Stop? Or
Anyway.
HBO
that's the
Then and
that's
now.
the like protest. People who are
HBO, wait,
against-
it's HBO, wait, it's yellow, slow down. We should probably like, okay, no, good thing
Apply
we stopped.
brake.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
family of four trying to
HBO
cross
yield.
the four-way,
HBO yield.
the four-way stop.
HBO pedestrians first.
HBO
HBO right away.
like protected left turn.
HBO, oh, we have an arrow. Like,
Yeah.
we should probably go now.
HBO blinker.
HBO, oh, fuck, I was texting. I'm sorry. We sit through another light cycle.
HBO
Or what about
fucking
this?
go.
What about HBO? Oh,
Oh, oh,
You fill in the blank.
Hobogo.
Oh, yeah. I bet Demi Lovato has an HBO Go.
I bet she does.
Fuck.
I know.
Oh,
We should be as
Demi.
cool as her.
Oh, Demi.
God.
Like, no, she's really coming back.
She really
Do you
is.
guys remember when she was on, what was her show? Not Wizards of Waverly Place. It was Sunny with a Chance. Do you guys remember Sunny with a Chance?
I never watched that shit.
It
Dude,
was
how
good.
old were you?
I didn't see that. Yeah. Hold on. Down memory lane again.
Irrelevant and too old.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my sister's friends was in an episode of that show. He was
Sunny with
he
a
was an
Chance?
extra. Yeah.
Okay, it's a good show.
Yeah.
Like she is like a hometown girl, and she wins the contest to be on like the like all that sort of cast or whatever.
Best show.
Yeah. So
Is that,
like,
I'm sorry. Is that what it's called though? Just Sunny with a Chance.
Sunny with a Chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like
I've
her
never
name
heard
was
it.
Sunny?
Okay.
And then Sunny with a Chance is like a play on weather. is that yeah? We all follow it?
Yeah.
No, like sunny,
Slowly.
cloudy with a chance, sunny with a chance.
Meatballs?
Yeah, sure. No, it was a really good show where it was she got a spot on like a all that SNL sort of deal
Yeah.
for kids or whatever, like
Yeah.
a sketch comedy show.
Was
and
this
it
on
was,
TV
like,
too, or was it Netflix?
no,
or-
it was on TV.
Okay.
Yeah. This was like TV time. When everyone watched it on television.
When everyone didn't.
The
when
dark
Netflix
times.
wasn't.
The dark times.
That was
Yeah.
the dark times.
It was good.
That was
It
Pitch
was
Black
good.
style.
It was a funny. It was
Yeah.
like what happened after the sketches, like in between.
Yeah.
And then later, after she got addicted to drugs and went into rehab, they cut her out of it and called it the show name in the actual show.
Oh, fuck.
So they just did the sketches,
Mhm.
like without all the what happens in the background, whatever that Sunny with a Chance was. It was a very like they good
I'm trying to
save.
think if I've heard of
Good
that. I mean,
save.
yeah.
I was looking up. So as we said, she posed for Playboy, but when she posed for
We're
Playboy,
going straight
she
back to
also,
Demi. I'm sorry.
She also like
We never left Demi. Demi never left us, and we never left Demi.
she was talking about like how she was dealing with like depression and all of this other stuff.
Yeah,
in, like,
yeah,
an
I know
All
article.
these
going
real
through that.
life feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was trying to find it, but I couldn't. All I could find were the pictures, which is still really good.
They were
but-
cool for the summer, dude. Those
Yeah.
are good pictures.
What's her new song she has out right now? Like it
Cool
just
for the
came
summer.
out. No,
I'm telling you, it's cool
that's
for the summer.
old. That's
Die
old
for each
news.
other. Don't tell your mother.
Oh, yeah,
Cool
don't
for
tell
the
your mother.
summer.
Is that
Ooh.
that is the newest one, isn't it?
Ooh, ooh. Hey.
God,
I don't
Demi. I
listen to
love
the
you.
radio.
Take me down into your paradise.
You can-
Don't be scared, cause I'm your body type. Just
I love that
something
song,
that we
dude.
wanna try.
Talk about a good time.
Just you and
I don't know if I've heard
We got a
that song.
copyright strike. Hey.
Hey, we will get fined for this. That we used over 30
I
30
don't-
seconds
I
of
don't know
that.
if I've heard
Yeah,
that
for sure.
song.
You've never heard that? Again, if you listen to the radio.
I know,
That's
but
where
I
heard her.
don't. I don't
Yeah.
listen to the radio, and
1029, bro.
So-
what I listen to is music I like, so I'm completely fine with
Well,
it.
I know, but you're not exposed to like what's popular now.
But I don't.
See,
but
no,
there's a
then
lot
even
of times
then,
I don't like what's popular now.
exactly,
so I don't listen to it.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Even
agree.
then,
I
I'm
agree.
like, yeah, there's a bunch of fucking songs that play, and I'm like, is this? Do people really?
Well, it's
like
not even that
this
they
song?
play; they overplay it, and it's like, dude, I have
Same
literally
5 songs.
a million songs in my fingertips. I'm not gonna play the same 5 songs on any given radio station. Now, the only music I like on the radio itself is the classic rock.
Yeah.
If you play the modern day shit, you know what I mean?
Well,
Even the
because there's a
love the
variety of it.
Alternative.
you will hear
I love
that
the
shit
modern.
every other hour.
The reason
Fuck
you're not
that.
tired of classic rock is because there's such a variety of it where
Such
they
a
can't
variety.
play the same song twice. Like
You want to hear
it's
the same,
always a
same
fucking
song
different
twice
song.
in a week? There's no
No,
way.
you won't. Like
You
there's
won't.
just so many fucking
But
options.
you'll hear one song every day for like 4 times a day, 5 times. It's
I've
like,
not
we just heard this song.
We're in a dry spell for music.
We're in a dry spot. We're in a drought.
I don't know if it's just
We're in a
because
dry
it's
spell?
yeah, well, radio at least, because for the longest time I haven't had this happen since high school where I've
A dry
changed
spell?
Yeah, I'm usually pretty wet, but you know, I mean,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
No, I was on a station and I was like, I don't like this song, and I change it, and it's the same fucking song, just
Yeah.
a couple seconds after.
That's happened
and then wait. I was like, oh my god, and I changed it again to the third like most popular station.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking song, just a little bit before the first one. I'm like, fuck, no.
The first time I noticed that was like high school when Pumped Up Kicks came out, and I liked that song.
Yeah.
And literally, that's all I would ever hear on the radio, just
My-
constant.
Yeah.
My biggest memory from 106.1.
That song
I
was a
can't
huge
remember-
controversy because it was about a kid and all that
Shooting
shooting
and-
and whatever.
yeah.
But I remember that shit.
A
But
song,
yeah.
it's art. You
It's
can say
art. I
whatever
think
the
it was
fuck you
fucking
want.
art.
No, you say that.
Who's the artist of that?
Foster the
Foster
People.
the
People, yeah.
Sorry.
One of the DJs or whatever, he played it on the day of one of the elementary school shootings. Do you remember that? It was back in.
did
I mean,
he
no,
really?
I remember the elementary school
He
shooting. I
played
didn't
it,
know that
like he
the
played
song.
it, and like
Pumped
immediately after he
up
was like, "Dude,
kicks.
I'm so sorry." Like, it was just on like he has like a
Well,
preloaded
yeah, it's the
playlist,
most
like he didn't
popular
know.
song
Like
at
I
the
will
time.
always remember
I
that.
do remember
That's
that
fucked
actually,
up.
and it was on fucking like CNN or it was on the news or something.
I don't know if it was on
I
the
bet.
news, but like it was just like, dude.
No, that's how I heard about
whatever.
it. Or it was like a radio station in Nebraska was like, hey, there's a story about because what was it? The
It was an elementary school
was
shooting.
it Sandy? What is Sandy? Whatever.
Oh yeah, that was the
Sandy
name of the
Elementary?
elementary. It was Sandy something elementary school. Yeah.
Was it elementary? That was dark times.
That
Like
was dark. That
Yeah.
was
That's
fucking...
have you guys? They're all college shootings. Like
well, now they.
you know, I have
Yeah,
to
there was
say
another
that,
one in
where it's
fucking
just
Oregon
like,
or something. Just
No,
recently.
I wanted to
There
keep
was
it light,
actually-
but there's a lot of college shootings.
So my mom was telling me that there was actually a shooting.
You saw that?
You completely missed your mouth.
All right, for Jeremy and all these new listeners, Neil is not good at his hand-eye coordination. When it comes
I
to
just spilled
chips,
beer all over my lap.
when it comes to, at least it's not on the microphone or the computer. We're
was
good.
No,
Oh.
it totally missed everything
This
important.
is such a serious.
Even
thing.
your
Yeah.
mouth.
This is a very serious.
No, but no, my mom was telling me that apparently there was a shooting today in
Yes,
Texas.
yes, I saw that on
And
the
then
news
there was
today.
one in Arkansas like
no
yesterday.
one fucking reported it.
or
It's
not
Friday.
Arizona or something.
It's Friday, dude.
It's
no one.
it's ridiculous how much it's going on now. But
Is
And
it?
that
I
is
mean,
why...
we
Is
talk
it
a lot
happening
about
more
that.
frequently?
I don't
like,
know.
Is
That-
it? Are we just like more like
I mean, if you,
eyes on it, or is it really happening more
so
frequently?
they also
It's
saw,
happening more frequently. This is a new generation.
Yeah.
I mean, kids are getting fucking bullied more than ever, I think. That's not has to do with
Well, it's
everything.
Not
but
has anything to do with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to do with everything, but kids are fucking, they're more, I think more than ever, they're more able to get guns, and they're being bullied, and they're fucking having a hard time.
well,
They
you've
just wanna
always
say
been
fuck.
able to get guns.
Yeah,
It's-
but I
hasn't
feel
changed.
like it's more,
nothing's changed in the last couple of years.
I think it's definitely changed in the last decade, though. Kids being more
really.
like, fuck it, let's fucking, I don't know.
Do you know what I think is the reason why there's an increase in it? I think it's because of the amount of publicity about it. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a kid who's depressed,
Your name goes down in fucking
yeah,
history.
If you're a kid
Yeah.
who's depressed and like has a gun and just,
I wouldn't say history.
But like that's
you were talked about on the fucking news
I agree with
forever.
That's why
You're
it's actually
up until a point of your trial, until you go to jail, like you are talked about, and then when you're finally released, like dude, you're talked about again.
Remember this guy?
Yeah,
was
remember
it Sandy
this guy?
Cheeks or Sandy? What was it? It's big.
Sandy like Sandy Oaks or
Sandy
something.
Hills.
No, I know what you guys are talking
But
about.
Anyway.
there was the Oregon shooting guy actually.
That's the big one.
The officer or whoever came out and said like, we do not
I
want to
loved
say
that.
his name.
I loved
We
that.
don't want like this guy to be like known.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
It's
immediately afterwards, some news station showed his
fucking
name.
idiots, like
station.
fucking
It's like-
idiots.
They're just trying to be like, fucking, we're trying to be Ron Burgundy of our time, and
clickbait.
fucking, yeah.
I don't know when.
Channel
when,
4
I have a
News
question. I
up
have an
there.
honest question.
Yes.
When will we hold like sites like BuzzFeed and shit like that? That's just kind of like junky news to the same standards we hold like
For
like
actual
legitimate
news?
news
I
stations.
think people
Because now there's a gray area between the two where now these major news outlets are doing the whole BuzzFeed thing where it's just like clickbait stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It won't be an actual news station. It'll always. I think one day we'll have a news station where it's like BuzzFeed, but right now it's just
I know,
online.
I don't want
It's
that.
just
I don't
online.
want
Yeah,
that.
so that's
It will
the thing.
happen, though.
All these news stations are doing stuff that are more clickbait and stuff because
They have
they're
their Twitter
losing,
goddamn
they're losing
walls.
Oh,
people.
God.
They're losing viewers. They're losing readers because they're not
Evolving with
online.
the
This
time.
is a new
online
generation. Yeah,
sources.
evolving with the time. It's a new generation.
And you know also that like TV, just cable in general, is just going down.
that's
The amount
like,
of people who are you
Fuck, we're
Yeah.
getting way too
No, we all know
serious
that.
and way too not funny right now.
Yeah.
but,
No, sorry. Like that's I just.
But
have
this
an
is
honest,
real
like,
talk,
opinion.
and we had to splurge over this fucking bullshit, and that's why I own guns. I own a couple guns
no, I
to
know.
get my fucking protection. Neil, one day you'll know my code to my safe.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm good. Like I don't.
Okay.
I don't
Cool.
know. If I ever
Cool.
feel like threatened enough where I need a gun, like,
Yeah.
I will go buy a gun. But right now, I feel pretty safe.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the majority of people in America feel pretty safe.
Until zombies come along. What are you gonna do now, Neil? Huh? You think it's that
Again-
easy to fucking? You're gonna pull a Rick and just hopefully we'll find a gun on the
Look,
fucking way.
dude, I'm worried about work.
Hopefully
next
I'll fucking
week.
got-
Like I don't like zombies are the last like fucking deal. Like
They literally. I was at Cabela's the other day. And they fucking they had like zombie packs you can buy where it's like you could buy a machete with a fucking.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
ridiculous.
With
I
like
don't
a
got
shank
time.
and all that.
I ain't got time.
Do you think? Sorry, this is back to the guns thing. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion on if they did a new law where you can have guns, but you can't have ammo? Like you can only get ammo.
it's a
and
limit on
shooting
the
What's the
ranges.
point?
ammunition.
They did
Again-
have a limit, but they abolished that.
I know
Like,
what you're
do you-
talking about.
No, but what do you think? Would that work? Do you think that
As
would
a
work?
gun owner, would it work? Is what you're asking?
Yes.
He's
Would
the
it
one to
help?
ask. He actually owns guns.
Yeah.
He's the one to ask.
Would it be? I remember when after that the Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook is what it's called. Fuck.
Sandy Hook?
I know. I'm gonna
Is it
Google
Sandy
it in a
Hook?
second because he
Yeah,
was
well-
so fucking sure. I'm gonna Google it.
I want to say Sandy Hook. I don't know. But after that is when they started limiting ammo.
Yeah.
Like big time. And in Dallas, in Texas too, there's everybody and their mom has a gun. So when you go to fucking Walmart or Cabela's or cheaper than dirt guns and you
Sandy
try to
Hook
buy
Elementary.
ammo.
No, you got it.
Excuse me.
Good call, Sandy Hook.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I just had tacos. Yeah. No, you only could buy 2 boxes per fucking caliber.
Okay.
And I only have 2 guns. I mean, I have a shotgun. You can buy as many shotguns as you want, shotgun shells. But with
feel like
40
that's
cal
bad.
and a 308, yeah, it was it's bad, but whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I couldn't buy fucking 40 caliber. I can only buy 2 boxes, and that's only what 20 fucking bullets in a box.
What do you
And
need
it was
20
so-
fucking bullets for?
I don't know to fucking what do you mean not?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean
Self-defense.
for? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these people who love guns so much, like, if you really want to shoot, go to the shooting ranges.
I should always have at least 500 per round per caliber.
500?
500. What my thing is, and a lot of people
How
that
many
own
bullets
guns
are you gonna
a
need to
lot
take
of
out
people.
somebody?
It's not just me. All these gun listeners right now will be like, shit. If I don't have 10,000 fucking ammo, I'm fucking freaking out.
I know, maybe that's the problem.
And I've met a lot of people. Yeah, you can say that, but that's what a lot of people think too. Like one day shit will hit the fan. Not saying that they're gonna get rid of shit, this and that, but it's just how I've heard. As a gun owner, I've heard a lot of that.
All I'm saying, if that's what you're worried about, then you have time to stock up.
Yeah.
Like you have time. Yeah. Like it's not like they're limiting you forever. Yeah. Like you're just limited from that point on. And then they have a record of it and they can keep track of it. Yeah. And they're like, this guy's like buying a lot of ammo all the time. Like, what
but that's freedom to bear arms though. At the same time.
Is
it freedom to carry as much ammo as you want?
We live in a different world.
It's crazy though. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't want to open this can of worms because I have a lot. I have a lot of like opinions on both sides where I'm like,
and even as a gun owner, I even have opinions on both sides. I'm like, well, we shouldn't give this much out, or we shouldn't fucking let 18-year-olds buy an AR and they can't buy a handgun till they're 21.
I'll bring it up again.
What?
This is on the Lost podcast.
An AR?
In Pro Tools, where I talked about how your frontal lobe of your brain, your decision-making part of your brain, isn't fully developed until you're like 21, 22.
Even like 23 to a lot.
Is that, as a doctor? Like I listened to
by the way,
NPR.
everybody, Jeremy is going to school in the medical field, so we got a doctor in the house.
So,
okay.
I guess it's not. It's like
everyone's different,
but it's not fully formed to like your personality, I guess.
Okay.
But like that, it's definitely prefrontal cortex. That's like your decision, your complex thinking. Like there's a whole case where somebody gets like a rod through their head and then they suddenly become like erratic,
a different
and just,
person,
like, a completely different person. But
so that's what I think. Like even like the decision-making age isn't that. I think it should be varied from person to person.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna go way too off
subject,
early. But yeah, 18 is fucking early for. Even to buy a gun. I don't care if you can buy a shotgun or an AR when you're 18. That's fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And then to buy only a handgun when you're 20.
AR, automatic rifle?
Yeah, automatic rifle. That's what I have.
What do you need an automatic rifle for?
That's what, for 18?
For anyone.
For me?
Just anyone. Well, what do you use an automatic rifle for?
Just hunting? Or?
Hunting and target shooting. And zombies when that day comes.
Can you hunt with, I don't know, just a regular rifle?
Yeah, what do you mean? Just like a hunting rifle?
Like a hunting rifle?
Yeah, I mean, I have a...
for hunting?
Yeah, I don't actually have a hunting rifle, but you can use it, but when you're out there and you're hunting, okay, everybody but you has a hunting rifle, and you're sitting there with your AR, your beast fucking
you don't feel
tactical.
Out of place.
You feel out of place. Everyone's
so you don't actually need it. So you don't actually.
I can still hunt with it. I can still hunt with it.
So you should just probably have a hunting rifle instead of an AR.
You're right.
All right. Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. All right.
I'm gonna go sleep with my AR tonight.
Okay.
Either way, we won't get too off.
That's cool. You can have it. Like everyone, is entitled to their whatever. But
But I mean, you're a responsible
but I agree with you
person to hold it, and like you're not. I don't know. There's a lot of political stuff with this, like whether somebody should have like full mental like checks before getting a gun.
They're not like you get your license to own a gun, and they don't ever follow up with you, do they?
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I'm worried about.
No. It's not. I don't even have a license for it. You don't need a license for it. You need a license if you actually hunt. I don't hunt yet.
So you can just buy a fucking gun.
But I can hunt.
That's the gun shows is where you can just buy a gun.
Yeah, you can buy a gun, but you'll still have to do a background screening. At the end of the day, though, if you want to hunt hogs in the state of Texas, you don't have to have a license because it's so bad here in Texas. They don't care. Same in Nebraska, and me coming from Nebraska, there's some places you don't need a deer permit because they're so overpopulated. Just like
that makes sense, sure, but
like they want you. Go ahead. As long as you're doing it legally,
yeah,
in a legal spot, you can just shoot that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But either or.
I don't know. We're not just talking about hunting in general. We're talking about guns. Just it doesn't take a lot.
It really doesn't.
It should. We're all entitled to it if you deserve it. Like I don't
know if I deserve owning guns, but I own guns.
So
I think you should.
The biggest thing I've seen about all this gun controversy is that that I agree with is that it's not necessarily about the guns because there's responsible people who are getting guns.
Of course, they're just tools.
But it's people need more availability of mental health, like Just help.
That's the big issue.
Mental
And,
health, safety.
But like
My-
I mean, there are accidental shootings, but these like big ones, most of these people who are committing these crimes are like
they're not okay. They're not
mentally
okay. No, mental health availability
exactly.
is not available.
We've talked about that. In
my ex-girlfriend Chloe, her brother, like he had mental health issues, and her dad tried to get him help, but the closest mental health clinic
Chloe's
for
her
what?
alias name, by the way. Go ahead.
Like the closest mental health clinic was like states away, and it cost way too much fucking money to get him there.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what am I supposed to do? Like I can't
And then
afford
what
to get
happens
my
if he
son
goes
there.
off?
And then I can't afford to get my son there. Like what am I supposed to do here? There's no help for it.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
No, there's really
Aim the conversation in the right direction. I'm with you on that.
No,
Like,
I definitely
right.
think
Look,
it should be more focused on mental health versus guns.
yeah, guns are tools. We all we all agree with that.
Yeah.
And
Did they when you got a gun? Did you have to do any like mental testing or anything? What was the background check? Was just
how does that go
record?
about? Like how does that go about?
I bought my guns, and the only mental test I had to do was make sure I knew my name and my information on a fucking application, and I fucking walked out with my handgun that day.
See,
But
that's
they
weird.
Because
did
there's not a lot of Kean Henriksons in the fucking world. So it's like,
know.
oh, background check actually cleared today. There's other people I know that they didn't get their gun for like a week because there was so many David Smiths or fucking, you know,
Yeah.
John
Okay.
or John Doe.
Fair enough.
There's not a lot of Kean Henriksons. Like my cousin Logan. He couldn't get his for like a week and a half, just a handgun, because there's a Logan guy. I'm not gonna say guy. Well, I'm gonna say not his full last name, but
That's really, you already said it. That's fine.
did I say the
I'll
full?
fix it. I'll
Did
fix
I
it.
say the full?
I'll fix
Did
it.
I
Don't
say
worry.
the full?
I'll
We're
fix-
gonna
I'll
we're gonna
listen
keep
to
it
I'll
in
fix
post.
it.
At the end of the day, there's some guy in Africa, and it even says in the background check, like the guy saw it, he's like, yeah, there's some guy in Africa that has your same name, that's committed so many crimes and felonies and all that. And there's some guy that knows that.
I was looking for a post-it. Sorry.
Oh, they're under the beer.
Oh, okay.
And
Post-it.
get back into it. We don't want to get way too off topic because we're getting real as fuck.
Yeah, this got
Yeah.
this got
Real-
real.
We were
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
Mark.
Demi Lovato a second ago.
Yeah, I was getting
Does
my
Demi
dick
Lovato
hard.
have
Did
guns?
Demi
stop.
Lovato own
Yeah,
guns?
Exactly.
She had a mental
Welcome
health
to the
check?
Dudes Are Us podcast, where we answer the hard-hitting questions.
Sons of
Does
guns.
Demi Lovato own an AR? That's automatic rifle, for those of you who do not know.
Is it
Uh-huh.
AR?
You told me.
Arr.
Arr.
Arr, rifle.
Arr.
Arr.
Getting back into it. Neil, what else do you hate besides travel? Because that's fucking. I hate
Not
it.
much. Dude, I like my stuff. I like my place. And I like knowing what to expect, like, the second I walk in the door. I don't like traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the next podcast. Or podcast.
Next
topic.
podcast?
Is our
The next
topic.
It's the next
podcast
podcast.
topic.
We cut next one. All
Yeah,
right, good.
okay. Yes, new podcast.
Yeah, everyone that listens, we have 3 goddamn
Doods Are Us.
topics. Get your shit together or keep listening.
No, I don't like traveling whatsoever. I recently went to Boston with my family, and it was an awesome trip. Like, it was totally great, but
Yeah.
like there were moments where I just hit a wall where I was like, I just don't want to be in this. Like, here, can we go back to the hotel room? Like, I
Yeah.
don't want this.
Get me the fuck out of Boston.
whatever this is. I don't want it.
So
it was
over-
great. I had a great time. I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over summer break, I went to Italy, and it was a ton of fun. It was a hiking trip, and it was fucking awesome.
You had plenty
But-
of pizza, huh?
Pizza.
Plenty of pasta.
Did you get a lot of pasta? Neil?
Yassa.
Yeah.
Did you-
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Yeah.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Did you talk? Did you see Mario
I
and Luigi?
think I saw somebody named Mario.
Yeah.
Fuck.
but I don't think he looked
Mario
like
and Fratelli.
Mario.
So
at me,
anyway, it was an amazing trip, but it was like about 10 days. At about like day 5, I was getting pretty tired.
I told
of the
Kian,
trip.
any trip
Yeah.
with your family, 2 days.
Was it
is
with
all
your-
you
Jeremy,
fucking
Jeremy,
need.
was it with your
It
family?
was just
2
with
days.
my cousin. It was with my cousin and then this random group of people. It was
Yeah.
like a plan.
Oh, so you were tacked
Trip.
on. Like, that's not
Yeah.
even like...
No. So it was through some company, a hiking company called Backroads. They're really good if you want to check them out.
Are we sponsoring him right now, Jeremy?
We could
Backroads.
be. I have an awesome fleece vest from
Yeah.
them.
Go to
'Cause
backroads.com/dudesareus as
Slash-
your...
Brokeback Mountain. You'll see us.
So So they no. So you like my cousin and I signed up, paid to go, and then it's like a bunch of other like couples or families that are going to, and it's just like a big
Did you meet a
hiking
nice
trip.
girl?
No.
Oh my God, you're married?
I was like the.
Oh my God, you met her on the
I
trail.
was the youngest one by like
Oh my
40
God.
years.
They want the young ones.
Oh my goodness, Jeremy!
Like, all
congratulations.
of them did say they want me to date their daughters.
Oh my
but-
God,
Jeremy,
you've
with-
got so many suitors.
Jeremy, if I was
All
an
of them were
Italian,
Jewish too, so it was-
if I was a fucking Italian and I saw you walking on the street with that fucking beautiful hair of
Yeah.
yours,
Dude,
yeah.
I want
That
to bite of
lettuce.
that
Dude, with the
meatball.
last
That
name
meatball.
Shapiro, some people think that's Italian, so
Oh
I
my
could pull
gosh,
it off.
dude.
I can do
Mr.
Italian.
Shapiro.
Hey, is that Italian?
Right?
That's,
Date my daughter. You have 18 suitors.
I make
Is that
a
good?
pasta.
Is that good?
But yeah, so
you killed it, dude.
like there was a point where I just got tired. Like Rome is amazing. There's so many things to see.
You just laid
but
down and
I
gave
just
up?
I took naps. Like
You-
I
it's
couldn't
true
do
though.
it.
You do get tired of sightseeing.
Yeah, and I hate.
You know what I
having-
mean?
I hate living out of a suitcase. Like
I don't like that. I
That's the
don't like that.
worst.
I don't like
Yeah.
having what I need for that moment. Like if I go home, I'm like, dude, I got everything I fucking need for that moment.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing tonight? Oh, I'm ready.
See, I'm gonna shoot you both down right now.
Oh, you can try.
I am that guy that I would just go backpacking for 3 months, just out of my backpack. I'd live out of my backpack and
Nope.
just explore the world.
Nope.
That is
Nope.
me.
I can do like I want to explore the world.
Traveling
but I
is
want to do
for
it in
me.
like 4-day trips at a time.
Yeah, exactly. like a break. Like take 5. You know.
I-
You need a vacation from the vacation.
Vacation.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
stressful.
right?
Especially if it's like a big thing.
Or like a big,
going
like-
to another country.
or like a big hiking trip or doing like
Yeah.
a bunch of shit. Like you need a vacation from your
Anything you have to
vacation.
prep for,
Yeah.
have to do research for. Like you need a break from
That's
it for
true.
a second.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't be there all the time. It's
You
overwhelming.
can't just go there and just like go on a whim like, oh, I got this. I don't need to look up. You need to check shit out and
yeah.
facts and like,
Dude, you
what
can't be
if.
sitting here doing podcasts two days a week, you
Yeah.
know, and
Oh,
then
I'm
go
getting on a plane
backpacking.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, go ahead and try.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Can
and
I-
try.
For me though, for me traveling, and I'm just gonna, when we're talking about traveling and actually driving, I mean, are you guys all down on like not road tripping and like actually exploring?
I mean, I like.
in a perspective.
What do you
like,
mean not road tripping and exploring?
No,
Because road tripping usually, like, you take
That's
pit
what I
stops.
mean. Is that what I said?
You said,
Let's rewind.
It's one or
Let's
the other.
rewind.
yeah, we need Alex here.
Alex, fuck. Let's take the question back a bit.
All right, go ahead.
Now, when it comes to traveling, I'm an adventurist, and when
You're a
it comes to-
veterinarian.
I'm a
Gotcha.
veterinarian. Yeah. I'm going to school for that. Do you go to school for that?
No.
You,
Is there?
no, you do.
I don't.
I mean, my
Yeah, you
friend-
just look it up on the internet and you're fucking majored.
Yeah,
No,
like,
there's-
the
there's
dog,
only one
the
vet
dog
school
either
in
has
Texas.
cancer or its legs are broken. I'm
Well,
on
There's only
WebMD.
Well, I'm a vet.
school in Texas.
I'm a vet. I got this shit. I'm an adventurist, and for me, for traveling, if it's a road trip or if it's anywhere drive wise, it's an adventure to me because you're on the road. Yeah, you're sitting there. You're uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, you're not sitting in your hometown.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
the vacation, half of it is getting there. Like, if
Yeah,
you don't
that's
enjoy
it.
the journey, you're not going to enjoy
Yeah.
the destination. I'm with you on that.
But so
I
like,
hate flying,
what's like
first
the
of all,
longest?
flying.
What's the longest road trip you've done then?
The longest I've been on is probably 12 hours.
From where to where?
Oh, that's a lot.
That's from Omaha to I think Denver even. No. That's just
Omaha
part.
to
No, that's
Nebraska.
10 hours. That's 10 hours.
And how many stops? Did you see anything cool?
No, Nebraska's pretty flat.
I love it.
So it
Other
sounds like
than-
you haven't had like an awesome road trip then.
I've had a couple though, like going from
It depends
like,
on the people you're traveling
That's
with.
It depends on the
That's
people.
really
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
I've been on some fun road trips.
fun
From
people.
Nebraska to Kansas City, Kansas, Missouri, North Dakota road trip
Yeah.
from Nebraska. I mean, and the nice thing about Nebraska is it's in the middle, so you just go out and you just span off.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, I
You're
mean,
not
that's the
traveling
only
more
places
than
I've
two
been.
states over, yeah.
Now, what my ideal trip is like being here in Texas and driving all the way to Arizona or all the way to California and just stopping at just various spots. because I mean Texas is kind of flat too, but
Too much. It's too much.
Spots.
I saw online they have the ultimate road trip. It goes through like all of the major sites in America, and it has it all like the perfect
mapped
order.
out.
Yeah. It looks really cool, but that would take like years to do all of that to see every single.
Well, that's a good
awesome thing.
That's a good bucket list thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would
sure.
be really cool. Like,
And you better have a hybrid if you're taking that trip.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good luck finding a charging
I
station.
was just gonna say, you gotta bring your own.
Yeah, hybrids? Do they charge or do they run on gasoline?
Well, they
I think they're
or
both.
both.
They're like a Volt.
Hybrid, I think,
Explain
is
hybrid
half and
to me.
But like, they have electric cars, like Teslas.
Teslas
that
is
you
what
can
I'm
actually
thinking of. I'm
like
thinking of
plug.
Teslas.
You can
Yeah,
just
there's
plug
solar
that
power. They got solar fucking shit on the roof.
in. Do they really?
And then, no, but I'm imagining it.
Dude, you can't say that shit. Like I was like, oh, okay.
I know. I so believed you.
No,
I
it's
was like,
funny.
oh,
They
yeah.
actually have a wind. What is it?
A
a
windmill.
turbine,
A turbine. That's what they have.
a wind
Right on the
turbine.
back.
Windmill.
And the turbine, the crazy thing about the turbine, you're doing it with
Sure,
your
yeah.
arms. You're like moving your arms up and down like you're swimming. The turbine is actually on the hitch and it just kind of like spins there and it's actually regenerating.
It actually doesn't
Power.
run on anything. It's just wind.
Yeah. It's like a boat. It
killing
just
it.
has a sail and just goes.
Just to say, it just goes.
It just has a rubber band and a wind turbine.
Yeah.
You're like, Edna, re-crank the wind turbine.
What if? Can we imagine? Can we live in this world right now? This
Imagine a
fucking
world.
pan
This
world
rubber band world
where we
Okay.
have this rubber band where we have this car and it's literally just like a sailboat. This
Okay.
car has an actual sail.
All right, I'm
Can we
on
do
you.
that?
I'm on
You
you.
feel me?
I could do that.
And you're in the plains of Idaho.
It's across the
Yeah.
plains of Idaho.
Can we get a crow's nest?
Plains of Idaho.
The plains of Idaho. No, keep
The
going.
plains of Idaho.
No, I think you're
right?
onto something.
After
No, go
you're,
ahead.
After you're done digging up taters,
Okay.
Okay.
Idaho.
All right.
you fucking
Potatoes,
you
right.
put those sails down. You put those black sails. I like black. You put those black
That's
sails
racist.
down.
That's pirates.
That is
That's pirates,
That's
dude. Like
racist.
Yeah,
people
just 'cause
are
there's a
going to
fucking
like
skull and
first
crossbone
glance,
doesn't mean.
dude. First glance, like you're getting shot down by the naval forces of that.
I swear to
continent.
God, the Navy will not see me on the road.
Yeah, of course.
On the fucking road, the Navy will not see
Yeah,
me.
man.
I'm in Idaho, damn it.
What's the bad guys in
The Germans, the Russians.
no in Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean. What is it? The
Davy's
East
Locker.
East Indy Trading Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
Davy
the East
Jones?
Indy Trading Company.
It was
Oh,
the Black
that.
Pearl.
No, they get his heart, and then
That's
they use
right,
Davy
that's
Jones to secure their
That's
East
right.
Indy Trading
Fuck
Company.
Barbosa.
No,
Barbosa.
what?
He's my
Barbosa's
fave, dude.
Awesome.
I
yeah.
almost
Yeah, he was
bought-
cool
yeah.
after
Barbosa's
like
the
what
shit.
was it? Movie 3?
No,
Barbosa?
he's in 1, and then they bring
The
him back
very-
for 3. The end of
He's at
2,
the very end of 2, and
and
then
they
all
bring him
three.
back for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
named the monkey Jack.
We named the monkey.
They
Jack.
named the skeleton monkey Jack.
That's
Do you remember
right.
that scene?
the skeleton
Do you
monkey
remember?
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
We named
He's like
the monkey
hanging.
Jack.
He's like hanging from. He stole gold.
You best be believing in
Whoa.
ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're
you're
in
in
one.
Oh my God, I got the shivers right now.
So there's
I got the shivers.
The shiver your timbers.
Hey, you know what we should do is be fucking
A
Pirates
ghostly
for-
crew for Halloween. What do
Yes.
you want to do
Hey,
for Halloween?
I was a pirate once for Halloween.
I was too, but I was like,
It's on the podcast somewhere.
it's somewhere on the podcast, and we did a horrible. Yeah.
I once watched one of your podcasts, and I was like,
Skip
I got
through.
like 30 minutes. I'll watch this. Like, I skip through, and then I click to a moment. It's like, yeah, so I made this costume.
Yeah.
I
It
ran
just, like,
out of time. I
It,
just
it
cut
cuts
it.
the topic, and we go straight to fucking costumes.
it.
It'll
I
be
love how you know
July.
that.
It will be July of
Yeah.
next year, and we will talking about what are we gonna be for fucking Halloween.
Wait. Can I tell a story real quick?
You may.
Yeah, man.
So, talking about skeletons. When I was in Italy, there's a really cool church. You know those. Like there had a big
Cathedral
like,
or-
monk thing. It was like a monk
A monastery.
Yeah.
Monastery,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
A mosque is what you mean.
No.
No.
No, that's not what he meant.
So like, I mean, the first half of it, it's like just history of these different monks, and it's the Capucci, I think is what they're called. They have like these caps, whatever.
Capchi.
Yeah. And so the second half is this area called the Church of Bones.
Oh wow.
And it is like 7
Looks
rooms.
spooky.
7 rooms completely made out of bones. Like
that's
every
sick as shit.
inch.
Are
of
these
the wall,
real?
Real bones.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
they're
touch 'em?
all no, you can't. You can't touch
Dude,
them.
my middle
But-
school emo girlfriend would have gone balls to the wall for that.
Wait, which
What's her
middle
name,
school?
Neil?
I don't-
What's her
I
name,
forget
Neil?
you knew me in middle
Yeah, I
school,
was like,
and I'm
Neil,
like,
I've known you
shit.
your-
I didn't have
your
an
whole
emo
life.
middle school girlfriend.
I
I wore a Jack Skellington hoodie for
You
the
did.
majority
You
of
still
my
have
middle
a
school
Jack
career.
Are you talking
Skellington-
about,
I have it still.
Nightmare
It's
Before
there.
Christmas?
I'm like, maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you talking about Nightmare Before Christmas?
24, maybe
Yeah.
I'll... Yeah, I love Jack
Fuck
Skellington.
yeah,
He's my
dude.
favorite.
He's my favorite.
Maybe I'll grow into it.
But
That's
it
the
was
tattoo
just,
I'm gonna get. Go ahead.
No, it was just a weird experience
A
because you're
Jack
seeing like
Skellington.
all this like cool history about these different Capuchin people that are like telling cool Christian stories.
Cool Capuchin
but,
stories.
but then all of a sudden you go into these rooms and it's just bones and it's real bones and there's like it's like the room of the pelvis and then there's just like pelvises
Just
everywhere
pelvises.
and
What
like
the
room of the
fuck?
skulls.
It's
and
like-
they're
it's-
real. They're
It's
real
like Body
bones.
World. What's that real Body World where
That's
you
actually
donate your
really
things?
cool.
Have you seen
Body
that?
Worlds is really
My
cool.
question
I wanted to
is-
go. I was too like little.
Jeremy, my
appreciate
question
it.
is,
Yeah.
do you think I would have to believe, is this haunted?
I'm pretty sure it was because it was creepy as shit.
And I'm like thinking like Lord of the Rings where he goes in that cave and there's
Look.
fucking all these ghosts that fucking
Yeah.
come
I
out
don't
of
know, dude.
nowhere.
No,
You know what I mean?
dude, I'm
Yeah.
in like
The ghost
audio
cave.
engineering. The reason why people think places are haunted is usually because of the sound that the room
Like
emits.
echoey?
Yeah, well, no, just like
'Cause these rooms were echoey.
Yeah,
It'll
no,
make
it,
a
it-
sound.
It like it has this feeling like you hear a sound, you won't like process it.
Yeah.
but it has this feeling. Like they did an experiment where they showed people a room, same room, they turned off the sound or whatever, and it was just like, no, that's not haunted or whatever. Then they turned on the sound in the same room, and people were like, no, this is haunted. Like, for real, this is haunted. So it might
I
be something
believe
that's
it.
resonating. in
Yeah.
there,
That's
for
crazy.
sure.
But like they definitely had like they had like chandeliers
Yeah.
made of like different bones and they just like combine them
See, that's
to
cool.
do
damn.
different like pictures like there's like flowers with
The nice
with,
thing
like, a
about the
pelvis and all this
Indians
stuff.
is they used every part of the body.
these are not Indians. This
These
is
are
in Italy.
these are Capuchins.
Yeah.
But what is this above?
Capuchin.
Below
We're telling
that movie?
Capuchin stories. Like
What's
that
that?
one time at
Capuchin, I
Capuchin
feel like-
camp.
What's
So
that
my-
movie with above, far below in
This
Paris?
one time at Capuchin camp,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
used a whole fucking pelvises to make a whole chandelier.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's real. It's real. It's yeah.
That's crazy
look,
as fuck.
See, I search it and look at the first thing they show.
Capuchin pelvises.
Bro.
Capuchin
It's
skulls.
just a picture of this giant.
I don't know, it's like a
wall,
360
and it's just
resolution
skulls.
thing.
So it's like
That's- oh,
skulls.
that's awesome.
And then they have like bodies in between the skulls, and they're. I mean, these are all real bones. It was creepy as shit. Sorry.
That's
So
really
that
cool.
was-
Where are
No,
these
that's cool.
bodies coming from? Did they have like a fucking crusade?
Dead Capuchins, dude.
That is
yeah,
a
that
wicked
actually
ass-
there
it's
was a
actually-
crusade.
It's
Fuck.
actually from real, like it's from past monks, like
Oh,
except
really?
for the
And they become a part of the church?
yeah,
I don't know,
but
that's
like
very cool.
the super
That's a
famous
lot of
ones get like
fucking monks,
hidden in
yeah.
like
How did
in
they
it, but
how did they decompose the bodies? Like
they just
to use them.
I don't know
accurately.
just decompose on their own. I mean, they're
Oh, really? They
I'm
just
pretty
let
sure.
them let
or
them sit?
actually no, they might have.
They probably sped up the
Bro,
process,
they're
right? So they could
aging.
actually use them?
I think you actually put them in the ground. Like they don't even put them in coffins. You put them in the ground, and then like all the bugs and
Are
whatever.
you just talking shit?
No, I'm not. I've heard
Okay,
about
alright.
this. I've heard
Wait,
about
Is
this.
this real? Okay.
Yeah, this is actually real.
Okay.
You'll actually
I never know
bury
with you.
the body naked in the ground, and all the bugs and all the whatever will
Decompose
decompose
it super quick. 'cause
super
there's
quick,
no
and then
barrier
you
of
dig
entry?
it back up, and it's just the because they already ate the skin and everything, all the organs, whatever.
That's
So
awesome.
you want to know something weird about that? So part of Jewish tradition is you're supposed to be buried in a wooden casket. So that
It'll decompose easier?
It
I think that's good. There's a
And so
bunch
you
of people
decompose
who like they buy these fancy ass caskets and they
Mhm.
don't decompose properly.
Yeah.
And
The thing-
they do a bunch of stuff to their bodies or whatever to like preserve it. It's
Yeah.
like you're not supposed to be preserved. You're supposed to be decomposed.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
decompose.
with that church that you went into, they were all buried by order.
Yeah.
So like
That's
if you
awesome.
were a higher rank, you were stacked on a certain like height or whatever.
That's awesome.
And then if you were just started out as a monk and you died or whatever, you were at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'd be in the pelvis room for sure.
I'm in the pelvis room.
It would just be a random
That's
thing
crazy.
versus being like one of the full body ones. Of,
Yeah, that's
Yo,
great.
how about we all drive there?
to Italy?
Let's do that. Yeah,
let's drive
do a
there.
road
Yeah,
trip
we
to
can do
Italy.
that.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
drive.
Yeah, and
to
then we
Italy.
can do a quick stop in Hawaii. Just drive over there.
Yeah, just drive over.
I'm gonna
Okay,
fucking.
Yeah, it's
I
like
will,
a it's
I will
like right
skip,
across.
You guys will drive.
Just across the pond. The pond.
Hop, scump, jipping, scump.
Say it again.
Hop, scump, jipping away.
Hot scotch.
I know. Go ahead.
Hot
scotch. Hot scotch. Dripping a pump.
You know that's what they're doing in Ireland
The
now.
pond. The pond.
Hopscotch, jipping away.
No, you nailed it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
totally.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
really
they say
trying-
over there.
I'm thinking of better
Exactly what they say.
Across
vocabulary.
the pond.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what they
thinking of-
say. Across the pond.
Is
Hot
that
scotch.
Scottish?
Dripping a pump.
Okay, yeah.
Some tea.
I'm really trying.
Some tea. I what?
We forgot the crackers,
Gromit.
Oh,
We were talking about
Bloody
claymation
hell.
the other day.
Yeah, we were.
And
I
that's
missed
like Wallace and Gromit was one of the first
I
claymations
love
that like
Wallace and
made it
Gromit.
famous, man.
It's so good.
cremation.
The crackers Gromit.
Cremation? That's different.
Claymation and cremation.
Very similar.
Good tangent, different subject.
Good tangent, but you fucked up.
No, very
You
different.
fucked up.
That's what when I die, I
Yes.
want to be decomposed and I want my bones to be used in claymation
Yeah.
like stuff. Like remakes of
In
Wallace
that
and Gromit.
cathedral. In
That's
that
what
cathedral.
I want. No, not in the cathedral.
Oh.
Just on like in any
Neil's
anything.
Neil's the fucking secret monk.
Yeah.
I
It'll
knew
be
it all
fucking-
along.
Yeah. He's wearing his fucking hood all the time.
Yeah.
His fucking robes.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
like
What are
walk
you
in,
watching?
when
You
I
just,
walk
like,
in
What are
on
you
pull
doing?
that back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fryers.
Yeah. It's so God can see into your brain.
when I walk into fucking Neil's room, it's like he's a monk from fucking Holy Grail, which is
No, no,
No.
no. What do
What
they
do
say?
do?
They say,
And then, like, hit a board with
Have you guys
boom.
seen the South Park for Easter, where they find out that the first
Oh, was a
pope
rabbit?
was actually a rabbit.
Yeah.
And that's why the hat is shaped so weird.
Yeah, to hide the ears.
Hippity hoppity histu domine. It's so
I love
good.
that.
It's so good. Oh my god.
We're gonna watch that on HBO Plus after this.
HBO Plus.
You just combine the shit. HBO Go Plus flicks.
Yeah.
Now,
HBO
HP
Hulu?
flicks.
HBO Hulu?
yeah,
Hulu flicks.
we're creating our own shit.
Yeah.
We don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
It's $25 a month to
15,
subscribe.
25.
15.25.
Subscribe.
In
That
7
was a
quarters.
good year.
In 7 quarters.
$15.25.
Hey, you know what?
Good year. Good year.
You know, I've had some great times.
Doing what?
In 15.25.
Yeah.
In 1525s, I went.
We've
to some,
all lived it.
I went to some crazy festivals.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about
Oh,
music
final
festivals?
topic. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're
cool.
back on music.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Hey.
Well, that's kind of what we're going to school for. Not just music, but sound.
Ooh.
And the sound that
Not
we
me.
partake
Hello.
turns into music.
That was all me manipulating sound.
Yeah, that wasn't an echo. It was actually him.
Yeah, I know it was good.
Hey.
you can tell. I thought
That
that
was
an echo.
really good.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking good at echoes.
Niels,
God,
man.
you're
Niels had a
good.
lot of practice.
Yeah.
He just stood in
Do you
a
go to
cave
school
for
for
a
that?
while.
No, he just sits in his
I
room
love
and
I'm just like bearded and I'm like,
Yeah.
God, it could be better.
Yeah, you're like,
fucking
hello.
Gandalf over here.
Yeah. It's like again. It's like, can you get on my fucking time again?
But no,
Yell
so,
into the cave again.
So music festival. So this weekend, this coming up weekend, and last weekend is ACL, Austin City Limits,
Okay.
which is
Is that where you're living
almost
right now,
South
Jeremy?
by.
Is
No, I
it
don't.
still San Antonio?
It's
Antonio.
almost
I'm living
South
there
by, but just
forever,
music.
So it's just a weekend. It's different. So
Okay.
South by is very different.
Yes,
But
I'm
ACL is
aware.
like the traditional music festival, like 6 stages, bands coming on like every hour.
6 stages, 1 wife, 12 suitors. Who will walk out with a newlywed? We'll
will be
find
the
out
first-
this
who will be the
week
first to
on
go?
Come on this show.
ACL.
ACL. It sounds like a fucking body part.
No, you pulled
It
it.
is a body part.
Did you pull
Come on,
it?
players,
come
no,
check out my
it's
body
the
part
weekend.
festival.
ACL.
No, so like this year they have like Drake. They have Foo Fighters, Florence and the Machine, Alabama Shakes, ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky.
Rocky?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
No, they have a bunch of really good bands, but I'm cheap and I'm not going.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
No,
Dude,
so,
just fucking go.
no,
No,
so
dude,
let's
that's not how
talk
life
about
works.
so
That's
let's
not how
talk
life
about some music festivals.
Really not how life works.
So I didn't go this year and I didn't go last year.
Okay.
But the year before that,
Yes.
I went and I saw Muse,
Everybody?
I saw who else did I see? They had who sings Sex on Fire? Kings of Leon.
Yo!
Your sex
I got a
is
big
on
ol'
fire.
big old thing with
A
that.
big old
I got
does
a
it look
fucking
like a
big old
penis?
heart on with that.
Out of the moment, into the hair.
I see the
Like I'm
one
driving,
Jesus.
I'm driving. Oh wow, that's really bad. I hit
If you need
the peak
backup.
for that, I hit the peak for that. Sorry
Yeah.
about
If we need
everybody.
backups.
So
I'm gonna
Neil, that's
volume
our
boost that part.
other podcast.
The
What?
Sex is on Fire podcast.
Our drunk fucking Sex is on podcast.
do you have a drunk cast?
We do
No,
have a-
Well, it's this.
Oh, okay.
It's kinda
Welcome
like
to
this,
episode 15.
but the same.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Yeah.
so ACL, like I love it, but most people say that it's not as good of a lineup as other music festivals.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
trying to
so-
look. I'm trying to look on here, and it doesn't look that appetizing as
Yeah.
far as the performances.
Like- appetizing.
who do you see on there?
They
that
got
you,
this. Okay, so they got the Strokes. They got
Yeah.
Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse.
Dead Moss.
Dead More.
I gotta pee.
They got Dead More.
More, yeah.
They also got the Decemberist, ASAP Rocky,
Yeah.
Gary Clark Jr. And then I'm like, I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Let me see.
Glass Animals, G-Eazy.
Alabama
The
Shakes.
fuck?
Alabama Shakes is the shit. They're awesome. Of Monsters and Men, Decemberists.
Oh God.
But
But at the end of the day, to be honest though, for
Run the
me,
Jewels.
I've been to plenty of festivals, and it doesn't matter who it is. You're just having a great time.
No, that's the
There's
thing.
so much food. There's so much art. There's so much women.
yeah. There's a lot.
That's
of,
the only reason I go.
Yeah. There's. I mean,
I'm
everybody's
a people
getting
person
drunk.
watcher.
Women, I'm still peeing.
Oh
Yeah,
Like he opened the door and he's still.
Neil, just
Oh,
take
he
a
needs
pee.
to close it. He's still going.
It's the
no.
longest pee I've ever heard.
No, ACL like. So when I
Asleep
went-
at the Wheel. Now let's talk about this band.
There's some weird ass.
Let's
band
talk
names.
about Asleep at the Wheel. Do you think they are functional to actually play a band if they are asleep at the wheel?
That's what we call narcolepsy. No, that's bad. That's
That is bad.
that's how people die.
And I bet they are the best fucking Now they have an actual orchestra. It's called the Strands of Oaks Unknown Mortal Orchestra. That's
Okay.
way too many goddamn syllables
That is.
in one goddamn band name.
Have you seen? I don't remember which
Is an orchestra a band though?
orchestra
A what?
band.
Is an orchestra labeled as a band?
No.
Okay.
It's an orchestra. That's
Well,
why.
I'm just seeing ACL Live Fest bands, and then it says
Well, because they're not
Orchestra.
gonna have a separate list for orchestra
I
when
just-
it's just the
It's a
one.
different deal. Yeah.
Akuna Matata.
Akuna
So-
Matata. Like you can't even get it right.
Neither can fucking ACL.
Akuna
Okay?
Matata.
Why is there a Kuna Matati there?
They're a,
No, it just
Akuna
says watch
Matata.
ACL Fest bands, and
Just watch ACL Akuna Matata. That's all it says.
So have you seen? I don't remember which late night show does this, but they do for like ACL South by. They do. They go
It's
around
Jimmy
saying
Kimmel.
like,
It's Jimmy
hey,
Kimmel.
Have you
I know
seen,
exactly what you're talking
like,
about. Yeah.
Snot
XOXO farts a lot, and you're like, oh yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah,
like we
I've
can't
heard
wait
they're
to
really
see him.
good.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
make
yeah.
up a name.
Yeah,
I
they
actually
make up
paid
names.
extra for backseat.
Oh yeah, no,
Backseat,
they're really good.
backseat. I paid extra for the meet and greet.
But yeah, so I mean, I love ACL. What about some concerts you guys have been to?
No, I'm gonna tell you a few. I've been to a lot of concerts, a
Yeah.
lot of ragers, a lot
Yeah.
of ragers. All
Like
these
what?
people are fucking doing it in Nebraska.
Like
There's nothing
what?
else to do. Been to Pretty Lights, Signal Path, fucking
Were any of these?
Flux Pavilion in fucking Colorado. That was a
Flux
fucking
Pavilion.
they're fucking
So
grand
were
ass
any
time.
of
I don't
these
know
part
what
of a
that
festival, or were they
is.
just?
Now we're
concerts?
not. These are now we're going into concerts. But with all these other headliners. But I will tell you some crazy stories. All right, and I
All
was
right, go
actually
for
on
it.
one. Okay, I've done a lot of Molly. Okay,
Who's she?
Who is that?
I've been trying to find her for a long time, and I can't seem to find Molly.
Where's Molly? Who is that?
Molly?
It is
What's
a
her name?
fucking drug.
Molly.
Okay, yeah,
Molly.
we've all done it. All right.
No, I've never done Molly.
Yeah,
Well, you're missing out.
Okay.
Fucking, but it's not just me, but
Good
it's
talk.
other people. Now I'm talking about other people when they go to these festivals, these ragers, these fucking little young.
What
teens,
define for
these
me a
whippers.
rager? No,
A
I need you
fucking-
to
Just do a lot of
You
drugs
keep
and go
using
nuts.
these terms
A
that
house.
a lot of people don't know, like AR and rager. Like, what is this?
What AR?
I know now. No, what's a rager?
It's, a rager is fucking a fucking house concert. A fucking
Oh, house concert.
fucking
What does that mean?
Tripping.
Oh, not like okay,
Not like
yeah, house
techno,
music,
but
house
like
music.
What is
we
a?
kinda
You used a
listen to-
term to describe a term.
House
What is
music.
a house concert? Like,
a house concert?
like a DJ.
It's
House
gonna be like
music.
like a concert, like
Like
a con-
someone who doesn't
concert and a
necessarily
concert.
produce their own music, but uses
No.
other.
All right,
people's
let me just
things.
re-say this. A rager, what I mean is like a Skrillex DJ, one of those types of DJs, Bass Nectar, or fucking
Oh,
pretty
so
like-
you
one
would
of those
love-
ragers.
So you would love something like Tomorrow World.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
don't know-
about.
okay,
I'm all
so-
about today world.
No, no, no,
okay,
no.
You were-
I'm all about right now world.
You were so loud. I can't turn you down.
That's
enough.
great.
No, it's not. That's why I'm telling you.
Tomorrow World.
Our podcast is not gonna make it through after this minute.
Tomorrow World / Tomorrowland. I think there's one in America, but the original one is like somewhere in Europe where like no rules, like you can do whatever the fuck you want, and it's just house music. They have like Bass Nectar there. They would have the one of the guys who does really good remixes.
There's a lot of them.
He throws cake at his concerts. Like he'll throw an actual cake.
Cake Boss.
No, I don't remember his name.
Are
But
there-
anyway,
are there
they
homes
they
available
a bunch of house and
for all this house
it's
music?
one of the sickest, like supposed to be one of the craziest concerts.
Yeah, where do they live?
festivals
Where do they
ever.
live? These house music people. Do they build their own?
Either or. So
is this
no, I
guy's
get it.
name?
I understand.
No,
I get what
I
you mean.
need to remember this guy's name. Keep
But
going.
the funnest thing about going to a festival,
funnest.
a concert, is funnest a word.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, keep going.
Does it
Actually-
fucking matter at this point?
No, go
Okay.
ahead.
No. Is watching other people just all fucked up.
I'll give it to you.
They're
I've
on
been to
so many
concerts.
goddamn drugs. Now, I've been on some crazy drugs, whatever, but I can actually keep my composure, unlike some people. They are literally fucking in just their boxers, fucking throwing a fucking goddamn strobe light bulb with a fucking string attached to it, fucking in the air, like a fucking helicopter fucking propeller. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? But it's hilarious to watch. It's fucking entertaining. It's more entertaining than the actual concert.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And that why people go to concerts?
Yeah.
Is not necessarily to see
watch the other people,
whoever
exactly.
the fuck
Yeah,
is playing,
listen to the
but
music and
to
watch
watch
other
the
people.
people
Exactly.
enjoying the
Because
person whoever the fuck
when
is
you're
playing.
watching an artist play, like what are they doing most of the time? It's
See,
just-
I
mean,
I like music more like in the situation I'm in. Like I'm like, oh, I'm like feeling good today. I'm chilling. Like I want to listen to this music. Oh, I'm like I need a psych up. You know, I need to listen to this music. I don't need to go see their music. It's where
But,
I'm at.
I mean,
Like,
there's
where I'm
some
at.
concerts that like if the band is having a ton of fun and they're just like having a
It's an
great time with
experience.
it,
It's a
it
league
makes
of
it
its own.
so much better.
It's a league of its own.
Like
for sure.
I know you don't like them as much, but when I saw Group Love live, like they just
I
went
didn't like
nuts. They had a blast on stage and it showed and it made
you
their
could tell,
music
yeah,
better
yeah.
and like it made me have an amazing time.
That's a different.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
that's a
good
different
time.
beast entirely. Yeah.
yeah.
Neil,
sure.
Neil, what concerts or festivals
Dude,
stuck out to you? Stuck out.
I've been to a couple concerts. I don't like live music as much as you guys do, for sure.
Yeah.
Again, and that's just because of the situational
What about
aspect.
when you and I? Let's just stop and actually pick a particular one. And just most recent are Imagine Dragons. You didn't
Yeah.
like? Did you?
I
thought that was one of the great.
it was
greatest
cool
concerts
to
I've been
see the couple songs that like spoke to me the most, like
Yeah.
live. Like that was cool. But
Yeah.
after that, I was like, I'm good.
What about when you saw Muse? Because didn't you say that was an awesome
That was
cancer?
that was
concert?
different.
Cancer?
Yeah, it was a
Awesome
great
cancer.
cancer.
What, you got cancer?
The
They're just giving out cancer.
no, it was the just the visuals, like the lights and stuff. Like that was just.
I mean, that's another thing. you can
over
get.
the top, and it added to the performance. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a different thing entirely. But when you go to these like these house shows where everyone's just fucking fucked up on shit,
Yeah.
and it's not necessarily a lot going on stage that's different from the last person who was on stage.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot to watch.
Yeah, they all got the same strobe lights.
Yeah, it's the
Alright.
same shit.
Yeah. They're all renting
Everyone's
out the
all
same
fucked
fucking,
up anyway. It doesn't
production.
matter.
So tell me what you thought about when we went to South by.
I liked South by
Were you
because
there
it
when
was
those
a
people got
more.
ran over?
I was there.
You
yeah.
were there?
Yeah.
It was like the day
It was
before
like
we got
last
there.
year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
it was 2 years ago.
I was
man.
there and I was with somebody I went to high school with, this girl that I actually had a crush on in high school, and then I ran
Hot.
into her.
With my
was
car, it
was
was
it
me.
Demi?
I'm the one who ran everyone over.
You drive a white car though.
Oh my god.
Wasn't
But-
it like an Explorer or whatever?
No,
Who
I don't.
knows? Who cares?
He hit somebody on a scooter, and that's like how they.
Oh
I
really?
don't know. Yeah, but so anyway, I went out and like I ran into this girl that I hadn't seen in years, and we went to a bunch of concerts, and we kept buying like each other drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and then at one point we're both crazy drunk, and she goes to the bathroom, and
Who would have guessed?
and then I lost her. Like I couldn't find her at all. And like I didn't move. I couldn't find her, and so I just went home. And then the next morning I hear about the
You're like,
accident.
oh, fuck.
I was literally a block away from where it happened. And like when it happened, I was a block away from it. And I like freaked the fuck out, and I was texting this
That's why I
girl,
couldn't find her
but
last
she
night.
was-
She's
No,
dead.
no, no,
I
she
hit her
was-
with my car. It was me.
It was me.
No, no, no.
me.
She was fine. I was just pissed because I didn't hook up with her. But
Oh.
Yeah, you fucked up, dude.
Oh,
yeah, well,
no.
she disappeared. She blacked out, but she disappeared.
I'm only
excuses.
getting started. Started.
The only thing
I
you,
won't black
the only
out.
thing you
Na, na,
got
na,
with that
na.
night.
I'm only
Was good
getting
music.
started.
There was
Started.
actually good music that whole night.
It was your
black
bed.
out. Na, 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 na.
I have no idea what song you're talking about.
If you, it was on the radio.
No, so South by Southwest is very different.
Yes.
I wouldn't consider that just a
That's
music
not a
festival.
concert. No,
It's
it's
not.
more intimate where you literally, like, you told me about this, where you
Yeah.
just walk into a bar and a band sets up and they play, they do their
Yeah.
set and they leave, and then you go to the next bar and there's always something to listen to.
Yeah.
And it's not a concert.
I've
It's
only-
you're out and about,
Yeah.
and the music follows you.
I've only been to
Maybe
Austin
that's what I want.
once,
Maybe that's what I
or
want.
I've only been to Austin twice, and when I went to 6th Street, yeah, the fucking
No, it's not the
street
same.
closed down. But yeah, it's
Oh,
not the
that's-
same as
that's
that.
That's every
week.
No,
night.
that's every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would play a band like every other.
That's not
Yeah.
again not the same. Not the same.
No,
Alright.
no,
Not
one of
even
the
close.
one of the
Yeah.
best
Shut
things
up.
I loved
Alright.
about
Austin
South
was a
by-
great time though.
I love
Yeah, it's
Austin.
great.
Fun.
But one of the best things with South by was they they have the Spotify house, Pandora, and
Well, they've got a bunch of
the Taco
branded,
Bell,
yeah.
the-
People brand out their places that would have run them out.
So we go to these places like the Pandora one. We go in. They had they were giving out free massages, and they were giving out like free sunglasses and
Yeah,
T-shirts.
for sure. I have a bunch. I have
Yeah.
a bunch. My Spotify sunglasses are in my car.
Yeah,
for sure.
and
Where are these, and why am I not rocking them?
Well, I wasn't
'Cause I know
using.
you're not.
I wasn't using contacts for a long time, so I couldn't use them. They're in there somewhere.
Yeah.
They're under.
I
or
will break into your car tonight.
something. Okay.
but
well,
it's so much like it's
Well,
so
well, we got that.
well, at least I know the culprit. I can
It's
catch you red-handed.
But it's like so much more than concerts because there's so much more happening.
Yes.
And it's so cool. Like
Yes.
concerts, they're fun. You just stand there and like dance or whatever.
I don't
But,
want that. I don't want to
Yeah.
just stand
But,
there
like, you
and
can-
listen
Yeah.
to music.
Like I listened to who I thought was Thor's brother, and I got like a massage.
Yeah.
You got a massage from Thor's brother?
No,
you heard him.
No,
No, that's what he said.
Yes, that's
no,
what I
that's what
said.
he said.
What?
Don't listen back.
No,
That's
no,
what he
there's
said.
There's some DJ
Verbatim.
What's the guy who plays
Isn't that Loki?
Thor? What's his name?
The
actor?
Liam Hemsworth.
Hemsworth. Yeah,
Is it Chris Hemsworth or Liam Hemsworth? It's Liam.
No,
Liam's the big one.
No,
Chris.
Chris is the big
Chris
one.
is the big one.
Chris.
So Liam's the
He's
volunteers tribute.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, all right,
And
cool.
there's Ryan Hemsworth,
call, good
who I
call,
was like,
good save.
oh shit, is that Thor's brother? I'm gonna stay and listen to him. And I was like, I don't really like his music. And then I found out he's not related to Thor, and I got
I
got a
listened to some
massage
really
while I
bad
did it, which was
music,
pretty
yeah.
nice. But
Wow.
You know, my stress is
I-
relieved, but
You had a hard on while you're getting a
yeah,
massage.
Chris
I was.
Hemsworth's brother sucks,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's
but
all you need to
no,
know.
South by Southwest is one of the best experiences I've had.
Yeah.
But there's so many other like big festivals out there. The one of the girls I dated She was from
You
Portland.
did or dated?
Dated.
Okay.
Ended. And
Yeah, irrelevant. I did her.
but she's from Portland, and she was telling me about
the 90s are alive in Portland.
She said that show's totally true.
Yeah,
Everything about that
everything's
show.
I have
very
no
accurate.
idea what you're talking about.
It's called Portlandia. It's on Netflix.
Fuck that.
Homework. You have homework.
Yeah.
Just
But-
watch a couple. You don't need to watch all of them. You get the idea.
So
Sunny with a Chance in Portlandia.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, is that on Netflix? Sunny with a Chance is
I have
on
no idea.
Netflix?
I don't
Oh,
know.
we gotta find out. Demi, we're coming.
We're coming for
home,
ya.
Demi.
But-
Couch tuner.
she went to some festival called it was called Sasquatch. It's in Washington, and it is literally it's called.
And everyone saw him. They all
Yeah.
saw
Everyone
him.
saw
yeah.
this fucking
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
It's in front of this huge gorge and like huge like mountains.
The
It's supposed to
gorge is here.
It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful like concert venues. And she listened to like Childish Gambino and like
fuck yeah.
Tenacious D and like all these awesome bands. It sounds like a really cool festival.
Hey, can
that
we
I wanna
pause
go
real
to.
quick? Childish Gambino. Did you say he was on Parks and Rec?
No, he's on Community.
Community.
Okay, we were
Yeah,
talking about that.
different
I'm
show.
like, I have no idea.
We saw him.
I
Aziz
listened to him.
Ansari is Parks and Rec.
I listened to him.
Childish
but
Gambino is Community. Yes.
Okay.
I
Have you seen
knew-
Community by chance?
I've seen
I
every
love
one of them.
that shit.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Even the
Yeah, I love
Yahoo,
it.
even
Is
the
it
Yahoo
better than Parks?
episodes?
Is it better than Parks?
Two different beasts. You can't compare the two. They're
If
two
you
different
were
shows.
trapped on one island, just one island though.
Again, it depended on what mood I was in.
Depending on the island.
You can't, dude. People always do that. It's like if you were
Is this
stranded
a
on a
winter
desert
island or-
Yeah,
Just one though.
yeah. If you stranded on an island, like what would you bring? I'm like, well, what's the climate on the island? Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on? Like, how do I
What's
feel?
the wind speed
Like, what am I? Am
from
I
the
having a
north?
hard? Am I going through a hard time? I'm having a good time.
What's the
Yeah.
food
Like, what's the deal?
situation?
Is
Yeah.
Demi gonna
Is,
be there?
Like,
Is there
coconuts
yeah.
or is there like a buffet going on there?
Yeah. Is Demi coming?
Is
or
there
is
a
she
festival?
staying?
Is there a
I
festival
don't know.
there?
I don't know.
But
No, you can't compare the two. They're two different shows.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's two different like versions of comedy.
You'd pick Community, wouldn't you?
I like Community.
I think I would have picked Parks and Rec. Maybe that's just me.
Community spoke to me more, and
Is Community
it started. It started right when I was going to community college, so it spoke to me more at the time.
Is it a community college?
Yes, that's the
Yeah,
community.
that's the whole
community
show.
college.
That's the whole
Like,
college.
that's the whole. It's a
Okay.
group of people at
Community.
community college.
I've no. You're telling
Yeah.
me something new right now.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's the show.
And all of our
then
listeners,
Parks and Rec, though.
all
them.
5 that are
All-
listening.
I go
Wow,
back.
5? Wow, you're giving.
I
you're
know,
giving
we're
you guys
going
a lot
up.
of
We're
credit.
We're moving up from 2 last.
Yeah.
Parks and
yeah.
Rec, though, I go back every year. And
I
rewatch Parks
love
and Rec,
Parks and Rec.
just because it.
You knocked over a
Oh,
pen.
sorry. Okay, I didn't even see. I was like, I think something fell.
We saw Childish Gambino at
Yes.
South by.
Yes, and that was enough for me. Like I just
That
wanted
was-
to
no,
see
no,
him. I just wanted to see
That's
him.
what I wanted to. I saw him just like when I went to ACL. They had some rapper that I don't really care about, but I saw him just to say that I saw him.
Yeah, and that's.
Um,
I think that's why people go to concerts, just in general, is just
Yeah.
to say like you love a band so much that you went to go see them live, and you
I can
saw
agree
them
with
live,
that.
and that's over.
I can agree with that because I went to J. Cole and he was with Jeremiah and Big Sean. I just wanted to see J. Cole, but it was cool to say that I've seen. Oh, I saw Big Sean and Jeremiah. You know what I mean?
Who cares?
Cool. I don't give a shit. I just came to go see J.
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah.
yeah.
Like I don't care. But it's that whole like I'm one up on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
saw
rub in
Childish
your face.
Gambino the other day.
Dude, who
alright?
cares, dude?
Exactly, but
He's
that's how
on
it
my
is.
spoofy, you know? Like,
He's
I don't
on my
need you. I
spoofy.
don't need you. I got a
Spoofy?
CD in my car.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That five
Whatever.
disc changer.
Look,
You know what I mean?
I love him more than you can ever
they
love
play
him.
his music at your cult meetings.
Yes. Oh yeah. I
fucking-
put that one up, right? I haven't.
Oh, are you
referenced
talking
it
about? Are you
ever.
talking about the Crowley Colts?
Yeah, Neil's
Oh
Cult.
No,
my
Neil's
God.
Neil's Colt.
Neil's
did
Cult.
you ever watch that one? He hasn't watched a single one of these until this week. A single podcast.
And you were saying you were calling me a bad fan because
Yeah.
I haven't watched them.
Oh, I still have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Yeah,
Neil's
see?
Cult.
Do your research. Do your Dudes R Us research.
Fuck.
Joins Neil's Cult.
Join
Look
my
at-
cult.
look below
Neil's
under
episode.
the
Episode
description.
3.
No, you're
Or
lying.
whatever.
You're
It's not
fucking
the-
lying.
No, it's
Why
fucking.
you
It's
saying-
literally
It's not-
episode 3.
It's not
No,
episode
he's just
3,
bullshitting.
'cause I was in it.
Don't listen to him.
It was.
Yeah, it's called. It's my cult.
I think it's actually called that.
It is called.
Yeah,
that.
I'm
But
not.
it's
Alright,
No,
maybe.
alright,
Alright, okay, you
It's my
say
own.
that.
It's our. Whatever.
Okay.
We're gonna watch this tonight. But you know what? The thing about that
It's
is
a podcast. You listen.
there's literally two. There's
What
two
are we
vectors.
doing?
I don't know.
Wait, do we have a video going or no?
There is
No,
a
I don't
video
have a
on it.
video. I don't
No.
do video anymore.
Oh,
It
okay.
costs. I'm using it on my laptop
It
now.
costs money, people,
No,
and we
wait.
don't get paid for it.
It's too much memory,
Bandwidth? Oh,
hard drive space,
okay.
and I don't have enough hard drive space. Audio is tiny. It's tiny.
Everybody, thank you for listening to our podcast.
No, it's fun.
we had
Yeah.
some good pointers.
We're like
Yeah.
an hour 20. I think it's time to go.
Yeah, no,
It's time.
We
to
touched
say
everything. Let's take
we
a-
went serious and we
Let's
went
take a
to-
trip.
We've
talked
touched
about,
everything but little boys.
Well, speak for yourself.
Dude, we talked about gun control. We talked
Yeah.
about just like the evolution of like how people talk about music.
We've talked about buried bones.
concerts.
Yeah,
we
we
talked about
the
bones.
bones a
How did we
lot.
get on that
Bones.
topic?
I
We
love
talked
it.
about
Yeah.
bones.
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 What's
Can
the
feel it
show
in my
Bones?
bones.
The show Bones. Last
Well, of
topic.
course.
Last topic.
That's all I'm
Have
talking
you
about.
seen it?
Yeah, it's a great show.
Is
I
it
love
good?
It. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a really good show.
All right.
It
I've
has
seen an episode or
Zoe
two.
Deschanel's sister is the main person.
The
Zoe
blonde chick.
Deschanel
The blonde,
has a
not blonde.
sister.
Yeah.
Whoa.
New
And
Girl is
she's
my
the main-
favorite.
she's
I get a
Who's
hard
that
on.
girl? It's
It's
her
Neil.
sister.
It's me.
Oh.
Yeah,
see
no,
Neil.
that's she's the one that's starring it. Is Zoe Deschanel's sister?
Oh, is the main chick?
Yeah,
That's her sister.
yeah, that's her sister.
Oh, so many questions are being
But
answered.
she's blonde.
No, she's not. She has
blonde.
dark hair. She has
Okay.
dark hair. Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Neil,
the guy
Couch
was
Tuner,
in
we're gonna fucking do
Charmed
that
or
shit real
something.
quick.
And who?
I don't know. Wasn't the guy in like Charmed or something?
Yes, I recognize him from something.
Yeah, he's been doing like
My
Buffalo
mom watched
Wild Wings
Charmed.
commercials.
Charmed
or-
is
I
the
don't know.
three witches that do whatever.
No idea. I just I've seen a picture of it and I'm like,
Okay.
hey,
Isn't that
that
the-
guy's
Oh,
in
hey,
Bones.
Charmed, 90s.
Vampire-
Yeah.
Charmed, yeah, you're right. It was the 90s,
Charmed,
wasn't
Yeah.
it?
No,
We're
my mom
going
watched
back
that.
in
My mom
time.
watched that shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone that's listening, don't forget to hit us up on Twitter. That is hashtag Dudes Are Us.
It'll be up there.
DOODSRUS. It will be up there. I've been neglecting it. Y'all fucking know. There's not a lot of activity, but go ahead and like us.
You have one job.
I literally have one job.
It's Twitter.
It's literally just social media.
Just
and I
log
fucking-
in. Just log in.
Just stay logged in.
Just
Yeah.
stay logged
Buy another phone just to be logged into Dudes R Us.
in. No, this is my Dudes R Us phone. I can't.
I can't. No,
I
I'm not
can't.
giving you this number out.
Sorry, I'm on my Dudes R Us phone.
This
I
is
can't.
just sorry.
I can't.
Sorry, I'm not putting your name in my razor.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
but Dudes
cost
Are
me
Us.
minutes.
Kian, I just need you to lift this up. I can't, dude. I'm
I
on my
can't.
Dudes
Yeah,
R Us
I
phone.
can't.
Not on
I
my
can't.
sidekick, dude. You're not. This
can't.
isn't
Ooh,
happening.
Sidekick. Those are the
shit.
I want.
Can we get a BlackBerry?
yeah.
Just for whatever.
BlackBerry
Like
Bold.
no fucking reason.
No.
Do
Some
Blackberries play
Nokia?
apps? Do
Yeah.
they do apps?
Yeah.
They do have apps. They have their own type of apps though.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck
they
that.
only have
They got
BlackBerry
spoofing.
apps. But
Yeah.
no, they do have they have a lot.
They don't
of
have
modern
cranberry
apps.
apps. They don't have fucking raspberry. They have BlackBerry apps.
Do they have Clash of Clans on the
I
BlackBerry?
don't think
I
they
don't
do.
think so.
Oh,
I think they do.
Okay.
Because that's like a touch. Well, actually, they have touch Blackberries. I don't think they do though.
Just
I don't
doubt
Just
it.
go
I
ahead and
doubt
touch it.
Who's making Blackberries?
Blackberry.
Yeah, you were close.
No, that's
No,
the company.
okay.
I think it's BlackBerry.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Is
sure
that
that's the name
well?
of the
They're
company.
not like. There's no way they're making money anymore.
I
Are they
don't-
like joined
don't
up with
think so.
someone?
No,
like
no,
a.
I mean, they're making decent money. Like, so BlackBerry's good. for
Hashtag
businesses.
BlackBerry.
Like people who own businesses or like are running businesses.
They're partnered with them?
They have Blackberries because those are really good for just taking notes and like doing.
for what their work is.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. Also, everyone that's listening, don't forget if you want to shoot us an email, if you have any topics you're thinking of, want to add to the show, help us out. We'll definitely encourage it. We'll definitely read it. Check us out on dudesareus.podcast@gmail. Don't forget, we'll read them. We'll check it out. I have
No
one
one
job.
sent us a coupon.
No,
Like,
we're
send us
still
a
wanting
fucking
coupons.
coupon.
Neil and I have been talking about coupons. Yeah, just coupons.
Coupons?
Just a
I'll give a
coupon
shit.
that's about to expire.
coupon?
Just an
Yeah.
online coupon. Just
You know what?
fucking forward it.
It can
Just
even be
fucking forward
expired.
it.
I don't care. Just give me something. I just want to feel good.
Yeah.
I just want to feel special.
I want anything.
Yeah.
Like anything.
We're not sponsored to Nature Box, but we'll take it. Neil and I are really happy to see Jeremy, our CO, again.
Hey, hi.
Jeremy,
you.
thank you for being on the show again. We
course.
really appreciate it. We had a great
the
time.
night. It's Friday. The night is young.
Yeah.
Let's go do something.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
I just want all of our listeners to know it's only 9:30. It's 9:30
Holy shit!
somewhere.
I'm so
9:45.
tired. It's
And we
9:45.
are
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go
9:45.
fucking watch Bones and Barry Bones. Again, this is Dudes Are Us podcast.
Barry
we're dudes,
Bones where?
And we're us.
And who?
and
We're
who?
podcast.
And we're podcast.
We're podcast.
And we're podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're
We'll
dudes,
come out
we're us,
again.
we're podcast. That's the thing. All right,
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead. All right.
I'm Kian.
I'm Neil.
I'm Jeremy.
And this is Dudes Are Us Podcast.
No, then you say we're dudes.
I already said
Damn
it.
it, guys.
No, I'm not turning
Take
this off
two.
until we get this
No,
right.
Take two.
All right,
Take
go
two.
ahead. Go
Do it
ahead.
again.
I'm Neil.
I'm Kian.
I'm Jeremy.
We're dudes.
We're us.
And we're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
What? No,
What?
again.
Holy
again.
shit.
What is
Take
it?
9.
No. What is it? What am I saying?
And we're podcast.
We are podcast.
Oh, we're a podcast.
It's not. It's on the fucking.
We're
Oh,
a
it's not. It used
podcast.
to be up there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was
It
like,
was like
fuck
it's
Neil!
on the wall.
You have
Okay,
one job.
okay.
All right.
Start over.
Hi, I'm Neil.
And I'm Kian.
And I'm Jeremy.
We're dudes.
We're us.
And we're podcast.
Oh,
Setting
fucking
the
nailed
bar
it.
low.
Dude. Subpar at best. Subpar.
And we're going to stay
Yeah,
as
you
far
know,
we
low
could
to
do
the bar.
better.
Yeah, we can do worse.
That's true.
And
So
we'll
let's keep
happy
it where
median.
we got it.
Happy median, where it's just
I think our signature is setting the bar low though. I said it. You
setting
didn't
the
say
bar
it.
low. Yeah, we've been saying that a lot lately. Setting the bar low.
I
Setting
think
the
that's
bar
our
low.
I think that's our niche.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes
setting
are
the bar
us.
low.
Setting the bar low.
Yeah.
Don't
Dudes
get
are
your
us.
expectations.
It could be worse.
Too high.
Setting the bar low. You couldn't.
It could
yeah.
be worse.
Setting the bar low. You could be buried in a bunch
Yeah.
of bones.
You could
Yeah.
be getting stabbed right
Yeah.
now.
There's
But
better
you're not.
content to be consuming
You're
on the
listening to
internet.
Dudes
Dudes
Are
Are Us. You could not be listening to Demi right
These
now.
are us. You
Yeah.
could be dead, and your body parts could be used in some monk cathedral somewhere.
Or you could listen
but
to Dudes
instead,
Are Us.
Or that's your ultimatums.
That's the choice.
Dudes Are Us. Rotten Tomatoes.
Look,
hashtag.
bro, I'm gonna be like straight up with you. You have two options. One, we could harvest your body for your bones, and we can use them to decorate our nice cathedral in here. Or you can listen to the Dudes Are Us podcast. Like you've got two options.
All of them.
Yeah, I'm
pick
gonna
the
choose
Five,
the
cathedral.
cathedral.
4,
All
3,
of them
2.
pick the cathedral.
Cathedral it is.
Dudes Are Us. I'm out.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it.